Hey tubers, just got back from vacation from Naples, Florida. Doing a little update. These decided to fall over. Potatoes are obviously showing through the soil because they're getting pushed up. So I decided to put a little bit of black gold on there. They're actually starting to face up now, which is good. I want them to do that, but I also want the foliage to die at the same time. I don't want them growing any more than that because I want the production to be in the soil, not the foliage. So far so good. They're doing that. They really haven't gotten any bigger than what you see here. It looks rough, but it's really not that bad. I hit it with the worm fertilizer, obviously. So this isn't the reason why I hit it with the worm fertilizer. It didn't fall over because of that. Just top heavy. I mean, the plant's pretty heavy. The stem's hollow. You know, just that's what happens. They are facing upward, as you see. So good sign. This is what happens when I hit it with the worm fertilizer on tomatoes. I hit all the plants with it. Clusters and clusters and clusters of flowers. This thing's doing pretty good. I do have a pepper, and this is the plant that I got from the nursery that I did not know what it was. So it's gonna be a nice little cool taste test. It might be a regular bell pepper. The windmill palm from Green 6400, obviously doing good. Hit it with the black gold as well. Throwing out leaves like no other. That's a new leaf. That's a new leaf, and it has a leaf right here as well. So doing good. I had to move my peppers up here because of ants. I had a problem with ants, and it was not good. I need to get all these dirt off all these leaves. I hate when that happens. Anyway, they're all getting bigger. They have flowers. I'll try to hold this steady and zoom in for you. And if you can see that, there's flower there. Starting flowers there. As you can see there, we have flowers there. I don't know what they are, just because the name tag's washed away, but they are doing extremely well. This one has flowers as well. Boom, right there. I am going to relabel them. I just got to watch a video on which one's which, and I can go from there. This is the lemon drop that Dave sent me. It stressed out bad in St. Louis weather, and it came back after hitting it with worm fertilizer. I went on vacation for 5 days, and this is what happened in 5 days. I highly recommend grabbing some of that before he's out. It is amazing, amazing stuff. You will not regret buying that fertilizer. Let's take a walk down here. Actually, let's stay up here for a second. Pepper bed over there, and here's the zucchini bed. This is what happens when I hit it with that good stuff before I went on vacay. Maybe 3 days before I went on vacay. And you see flowers everywhere. I got squash, zucchini all over the place. Well, zucchini, not squash. But it's all over. The plants are huge. They're almost to the top of the fence already. And it's been maybe a week since I hit it with fertilizer. Sunflower's doing good. Pop-up sunflower. Now let's walk down. I'll show you what happens when you leave your pots on the ground with absolutely no protection from ants. This is what happens. Had to hit it with 7 Dust. Yes, I do use 7 Dust. Yes, it's a pesticide. Is it really going to harm you in the amount of time? We've been eating that stuff since the early 70s and 80s. Farmers have been using pesticides, all kinds of shit. So before everybody sits here and, well, that's bad for you, that's bad for you. Guess what? You're 30, 40, 50 years old. You've been eating it your whole life. So you use it when you need it. That's the only time I use it. I try to stay away from it because my wife likes me not using pesticides. She likes all natural type stuff, which I'm not big on because even farmers use a small amount of pesticides. These are the 3 worst ones. I don't know if you can see the ants. Yeah, I mean, I could dig it up a little and show you. Looks like they're all receding actually. Good. But they did dig a hole around here somewhere. The bad part is these guys are starting to flower. And the last thing I want is ants eating my fruit. Yeah, they're starting to die off. good. This thing was bad. They were crawling all over it, especially this one. He's dying. Ants were harmed in the making of this video. I mean, they're still crawling around. I'm gonna just keep adding application until they gone, and it's not gonna stop. I'm gonna be ruthless and relentless, and I'm gonna make sure they go bye-bye. Another flowering. This wasn't as bad as the other ones, so I didn't hit it. I'm just gonna try to lift it up off the ground and see what I can come up with. If not, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do something. I have to kill them off. I'll do anything to save my peppers, knowing last year I had a bad year. But they're getting big, looking good. Another plant I cannot complain about. This one's starting to get bigger. It looks like it got stunted. I do need a weed in here, as you can see, but it's all right. I mean, my cucumbers are flowering. I do have a cucumber on one of them. There's another cucumber down there. Yep, looking good overall. Like I said, that green 6400 fertilizer works wonders. These things are going mad crazy. I mean, I cannot complain at all about that fertilizer. There's another. I'm not gonna point out everyone, but I do got some good ones on there that are doing great. Cucumber. Let's see if I can show you. Right there, doing good. And another flower. Another cucumber right there. Sorry for the big hand, I zoomed in. Yeah, but overall, 2 to 3 zucchini per plant. Doing good. Doing real good. A little bit more spider. I'll leave those little fellas go. I don't kill them. But I do have a couple pop-up peppers that I'm just gonna let go. Let them grow. Same thing for this. I did weed last night a little bit. I mean, I had a lot of dandelions just going insanely crazy. I mean, those things are huge. So I got rid of them. Here's the Dick's Bugler. Right there. Second one. And third one. And these things are doing really well. All of them have flowers. You can tell. Right there. And they're all doing good. This is 5 days, 6 days maybe after hitting it with the fertilizer, and they're all looking phenomenal. They're all doing good. It's about time I have a good year. Not last year, but the year before that. Like I said, I had a crappy year. I ripped off most of it because I thought it was leaf spot or bacterial spot, but it wasn't. Here goes a pop-up pepper here. I think it might be Dick's Bugler, just the way the leaves look. Kind of has a spade look. And here's another one. And my Dick's Buglers were here last year, so I'm taking it. It might be a Dick's Bugler. Yeah, everything is doing great. This thing's getting big as well. Over a foot now. The growth on it's just phenomenal, the way it looks. Besides that, everything over here is doing phenomenal. Cannot complain. Like I said, pick up some of that green 6400 fertilizer. You will not be dissatisfied with that product. I think it's probably some of the best I've ever used, and I've used some major brand stuff and nothing's really worked as well. I mean, this is another 5 days worth of growth. And it's almost as tall as a trellis right now. So they're doing great. Leaf spot seems to be receded a little bit, and there's still a few branches that I do rip off and discard, and this branch seems to be infected. but it could have been infected before I left. And I'm just going to continue plucking them off until I get the result that I want. And I stuck this in the ground, this tomato, and it's actually grown. Look at that. It's actually doing good. Just stuck it right in the ground, broke it off, stuck it in the ground. Besides that, we do have flowers. No tomatoes yet. Start of it. But they are doing pretty good now. A lot better than before. Grapes doing phenomenal. They're actually hitting the top now, which is good. Like I said, I moved all my peppers out. The only thing wrong is my squash and zucchini died. All of it, besides my watermelons. That's the only two things growing. And they're being slow right now. Like that right there. You can't even see that. Right there. Same thing for this. Let's look for it. I don't know where it might be. This one's actually doing pretty good. Got multiple leaves. Looks like it's about to start vining out. I will keep it blocked off just so the dog don't destroy it. Looks like this one might stay alive as well. And I got a blackberry that popped up through the hole I made, which kind of sucks, but oh well, it's worth it. I'd rather have blackberries than zucchini. They're all doing good also. Looking beautiful. All them blackberries. Yeah, look at all them. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, that was just a major tour of what happens when you hit it with that green 6400 fertilizer, guys. I'll be bringing more updates on pros and cons in about a week or so. I'll talk to you later. See you.